so funny.
If you believe. Nice. I believe, Kayla.
Yeah, it doesn't tell me shit, 'cause what if they're in the field?
Don't stay up too late, Kayla, because we want to get a good early start.
I know. I'm going to fail ethically. Woo! Woo! Not failing. Oh. Oh wow. Helping survivors on the enemy sacrificial houses the killer's primary goal. That's nice. So it's L2 and R2. I'm in the freaking swamp. Oh my god, the people quit.
Go, Kayla, go. Go, Kayla, go.
Dude,
I
a
believe.
survivor quit. A survivor freaking quit. Lame. Bull
Hello.
poopy. I was like, yes, yes. I just want to see if I can do this. And it's like, oh. Why is the doctor so creepy and ugly looking? Like, he's legit ugly and creepy looking. Oh, they came on the same time. Someone's using Dwight. So I do shock therapy 4 times. Okay. Let's do this. Let's kill some survivors, even though I probably won't be able to. The Pied Piper and the Yamakoa family crest. I'm probably not going to be one of those that camp either. I think that's just mean. my goodness, I'm gonna do a terrible job. How's your game going?
Pretty good. 2 people died.
I hate this first person bullshit.
I'm just kind of playing with him up. Did he? Did you drop another pallet? Okay, I'll go break it. He did drop another pallet.
Oh my god, I cannot do this for shit.
He's in that one. I can hear them.
They're doing over this way somewhere.
Alright, I gotta kill someone now, I guess. My brother wants to play also.
Alrighty.
Kayla, you have the power of life and death in your hands. Who wins and who dies?
Oh
Ace
my
or
god,
Bill?
I'm so bad at this. I can't look at my controls. Okay, we
Ace or Bill?
go. Ace.
Ace lives or Ace dies?
Ace dies.
What?
Ace dies.
Okay then. Gonna roam around. And when they're on their last generator, I'm just gonna kill Ace. Feel kind of bad for him. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna kill Bill. Ace brought in a little toolbox. I want to keep that little toolbox. Also, Bill is kind of sad. He literally hid in the locker, and I kind of tapped it and backed up, and he didn't leave. So in the end, I just pulled him right out of it.
Oh my god, I can't find any survivors.
Is this considered bullying? I really want to let them both live, but my brother wants the game to finish so he can play too.
I say just let one die and let one live.
I don't wanna kill them.
But you got no
They're little,
Bitches,
they're
I
baby
got
noobs. They're like little babies. They're just so, I don't know, they're
Oh my god,
What
hit
do I
them,
do?
dude. Oh my
Are
god,
they
I
even
lost
working on a
him.
generator? If you have the headset in and they're injured, you can actually hear them crying in pain. So just keep an eye out, or keep an ear out for that.
New sign force, new. I'm so bad at this game, oh my. Okay. I'm not gonna try to count them, but I'm trying to find out where all the freaking other fucking survivors are. Hi, survivor. I see you. Oh yeah, come here. Come here. I got you. Ring around the rosy. Why am I having way too much fun with this? They don't really do stupid, dude. I've seen the tactics. I've used it. Oh, fuck. He lost him. Ah, I found you, bitch. Fuck you. What a bitch. You said it was already nerd. I'm sorry. I know it was. He tried to do this loopy thing with me. Loopy, 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 loop. I love this therapy. Hell yeah. I'm not that great though. Like, they can get all the freaking hexes all they want, man. Let's see. You sound like you're living the chase for blood. I kind of feel like it, man.
I have a feeling you're just out there, like, having fun.
Ha! I found all you fuckers! Ah, yes, bitches.
Go, Kayla, go. Go, Kayla, go.
Oh, yes! Oh, look at, hear that sound of people just vaporizing under my thing. Okay, I'm done. Oh, don't be like that. No, come here. I want you to be with me. Oh, come here. I will find you. Wow. Oh, wow. That's a I've never seen before. Come out wherever you are. You know, I'll just camp this exit freaking right here. Yeah, come on, bitches. Let's do this. Oh my god, go fuck this place up. Let's do this. You can jump all you freaking want. So amazing.
What is?
I am just doing the shock therapy on these guys, man. It is so satisfying. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Where'd they
Oh god,
go?
I've created a monster.
Where'd they go?
Shit, man. Shit, I created a monster. What have I done?
I am doing a daily.
I created a monster. What have I done? Kayla, no. Don't. Don't hurt him.
Oh, I can't hurt White Knight Dwight. No, I can't do this. I can't. No, I can't. I'm sorry. I have to. It's my dad. I'm so sorry, White Knight Dwight. I'm so sorry. I have to. I'm sorry, yes, go free. I'm so sorry, White Knight Dwight. I am so very sorry. Thank you for letting me shock you, at least. Oh my god. I felt so bad hitting delete. Yes, I got my daily. I didn't kill anybody.
Well, at least you had fun, alright?
Chasing them, hell yeah. Sounded like a psycho while I was doing it too. Oh my god. Oh my god, we should read what was it saying? What's up, my people? Yeah, I was on Dead or Alive 6 for a little bit. You said a wordy dirt. LOL. You wrote the book on it. LOL. Just do the classic chase one direction and hit. You sound like you're living the chase for blood. Or loving. Oh wow, is that ever I've never seen. Oh, are you doing it? So to answer all your questions, not much. Just doing a daily. I'm not a very good killer. That is very obvious.
Oh, you were streaming it.
Yes, I was streaming.
Kayla, why didn't you tell me?
I thought you knew.
I didn't.
Oh.
I literally just heard you talking out of nowhere, and I just kind of looked down at my phone. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Yep, I was doing a killer, and I was streaming it. Even though I was showing a black screen with a triangle on it for some reason. I definitely like playing as the Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
And now for my other daily, I have to do the rite of hatchet. Hit a survival with the hatchet, throw attack 4 times. I don't think I'd be really good at that. I've tried, and I failed. Beast of Prey, your lost for kill so intense that your connection with the infinite is momentarily lost, making you totally unfair death blow. The devastating declares that you gain Bloodlust Tier 1. It stays until you lose Bloodlust. Gain 30% more blood points for actions in the Hunter category. Hex, Huntress Lullaby. Of course, Huntress. Yeah, I'm gonna try doing the Huntress. I have to throw the hatchet 4 times out of survivors. A hex, rooting its power and despair. Your hunt is an irresistible sonic thread, which muddles your prey's attention. Survivors receive 2%
What? Hey, it's Musum.
Yeah. Territorial Imperative. Unlocks potential on one's order reading ability. Survivor's orders are revealed to you for 3 seconds when they enter the basement and you are more than 32. Yes, I need that. Wait. Hello, friend. I played a Zappo boy. A Zap boy. Yeah, you play the Doctor. Should I do Beast of Prey? or Huntress Lullaby, or Territorial Imperative. Two people kill themselves. Oh. But two lived. I thought you were gonna kill one. I don't know which one to choose. Which perk do I choose? Do I choose Beast of Prey, Huntress Lullaby, or Frack that word. Territorial Imperative. I don't know which to choose. What? Oh, that's what that was? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how to spell it. What, really? Dead by Daylight, the failure? No. You should call it like Dead by Daylight, the other side of things. Something like that. Since
Really?
you always play Survivor, just switch it up. Or
Fine,
the
I'll
murderous
rename
side
it.
or something like that. Yay. That wasn't a failure. If you had fun, did you really fail though? Yes. Yes, that's what I told her. Dead by Daylight, the musical. LMAO.
I'm in for DVD the musical. Oh my god, like what do you want me to do? Freaking sing Evanescence music? And just go
Yes.
like...
I mean, I did tell you tonight, hey, you know what? Tomorrow the episode should be called Dead by Daylight Karaoke Edition.
Oh yeah.
No, you got it all wrong. But
You got it wrong, I'm just kidding.
Oh. Kayla said you got it wrong, bruh.
I was kidding.
Destruction 100.
I was kidding. What did you say? I was kidding.
He said one big Mikey boy. That was like absolutely Destruction 100 though. Gonna need a burn heal for that. Rip. Oh hey, you did rename it The Other Side of the Game.
I told you.
Which perk? Honestly, I'd say... Oof, that's a tough one. Lullaby, if you're actually gonna be able to hook people, but probably,
I'm just gonna throw hatchets. I'm gonna let them live, but I'm just gonna throw hatchets at them. And hopefully hit a few.
then you're probably gonna want the, what was it, Bloodlust or something like that? It's the one on the left.
This one here?
Yeah, it's the one over on the left side.
Okay. Will that one actually help me
'Cause
find
that one-
survivors,
Every time when you're chasing someone, if you chase a survivor for 15 seconds, you get 1 stack of Bloodlust, and it goes up to 3 stacks. And every stack of Bloodlust gives you, I believe, a 5% speed boost, not sure, something like that. But
Yeah.
you lose the stacks once you end the chase. If you down them, or they escape, you lose all stacks of Bloodlust.
Oh, that sucks.
And that's gonna be extremely helpful, because it's useful if you're chasing someone and they go behind a wall and they lose sight of you, and normally you're chasing them one direction. Once that thing happens, just chase them like normal for another 2-3 seconds, and then suddenly just change directions and they'll probably run right into you. I think, maybe, I'm not sure. I have no idea how to play Huntress, not gonna lie.
Missing Forest, do the basement perk and camp the basement.
No, oh, that was actually an actual build. Huntress Basement, which is, I believe, or used to be, but it probably changed by now. Territorial imperative to know when someone goes in the basement. Iron grasp and agitation to actually get them to the basement. And I think also Mad Grit would be a good one. Or barbecue. But that's like a full build. For now, I'm not sure. Whatever you want to take, I guess.
Yeah, I just want to throw hatchets. That's what I mean. Because I have to. It's a daily.
When you start lifting up the hatchet, if you see them start zigzagging, wait until they dodge one way, and then throw it the other way, and they'll run right into it.
Okay.
That's what I was doing. I started throwing the hatchets, and they dodged left and right, and I'd throw it after they dodged, and then they just dodged the other way, and it missed. So I'd wait for them to move left. I'd throw it a tiny bit to the right, and when they try to move to the right to think they're gonna dodge it, it hits them, like smack in the face. Good stuff, good stuff.
Yeah, this one says Huntress is strong with basement, but I don't play to kill. There's one, there's two, and they came at different times, 3, and there's 4. This is first Jake, charge it up and wait for them to run into the line of fire, then throw.
Or, another thing, also use the hatchets if they're running in a small, like, tight corridor. Like, they can't move left and right. Just kind of throw it in the middle, and 9 times out of 10 you'll probably hit them. Maybe. Maybe. You're already in a match?
Yeah.
That quick?
Yeah.
What the... What... This is madness.
Oh, can I get like
Absolute
a bunch of hatchets
madness.
and like stack them so I can just continue throwing, or do I have to wait after a certain amount?
You have 5. You throw them, and then to get more, you have to go to a locker.
Okay. Even if you don't throw it when they zigzag, you catch up to them, then just hit. But I need to throw the hatchet, that's the thing.
To throw the hatchet, you just use L2, which would be the crouch button for survivors, to use your power, and you just lift up the hatchet, and then just let go to throw it. Or if you want to put it away, hit R2, like the attack button, and you just kind of clip it back on your belt.
Okay.
And you start off with 5, and every time you throw a hatchet, obviously you lose 1.
Right.
And if you want more hatchets, you just go and open a locker. And if you can't find a locker, once you hit 0 hatchets, you literally see like the little yellow outlines of the hatchets inside lockers. So don't really worry about that. But if you are going to be chasing someone, or you find someone, catch them, whatever, make sure you just reload hatchets, because it would be horrible to just run out halfway through a chase. That happened to me. It's sad. It was the big sads. I believe in you, Kayla. I believe.
Okay, where's the mofo hiding?
Also, just make sure you're actually listening.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like he was probably behind the generator on the other side.
Just let me hit you, please. I'm begging. Let me hit you.
Oh. You move slow when you have your hatchets out, by the way.
I noticed.
Go stand on the edge of the pier and throw hatchets into the sky. Oh no, they completed the generator. No.
Oh well. I'm just here to throw hatchet. There we go. Tonight I finally realized the Huntress DLC is free. Really?
Yeah. I did not know that because like I told you, my brother got Dead by Daylight on the PS4, and I was like, cool, let's play. And I forgot who it was that said. I think it was Paul that said that the DLCs are like half price almost.
Whatever.
And I went to the PlayStation store to go check that out, and I'm just like scrolling down, and out of nowhere I just see the Huntress free, and I'm like, what? And I check again to make sure it's real, and yep, it was free, and I was like, whoo, come here, and I got it.
Nice.
And now I have David King and the Huntress, and I was like absolutely losing my mind. I was losing my mind over that.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get this thing because it's like I don't know where they're all at.
Oh yeah, it does.
The Huntress still keep at it.
I played Huntress, and I only killed one person, but that was honestly like super lucky. At the start of the match, I literally turned left, and I see off in the distance, I just see Ash quietly creeping behind a tree. I knock him down, hook him, and he gets into the struggle mode, and towards the end of the match, he was injured, and he was about to, like, they were trying to open the doors, and I literally whack him down, pick him up, and put him on a hook. And the others escaped.
Oh, Snapples, I got
Which was it was sad, but you know, stuff happens. Also, geez, this menu music is super loud. Okay, that's better.
Whoopsie, I'm being retarded. You never know, there might be some dumb idiot that's hanging down an offer. I do it. They're probably thinking, oh my god, this chick's a noob.
Okay.
What? Guys, let me
Oh,
hit you.
by the
Let me
way,
hit you.
how did you like playing Doctor?
I loved it actually.
Doctors is
God.
honestly pretty fun to play, but not extremely difficult, but sort of difficult to play against.
Right.
Because of the skill checks that just randomly appear. I mean, once you kind of learn that, it's not that difficult, I guess.
Oh yeah, come on. Oh, don't tell me I lost already. Just let me have it.
Rip, Kayla.
You know what? That's okay. I can do this. I can be like a ha-ha in your face thing. I'm just kidding. I will tell you viewers, this is not easy playing as a killer. It is fairly difficult. Unless you're the doctor, that's fairly easy actually.
Once you start learning, like, how the survivors, like, play, not really played, but like more common survivor strategies, it gets a little bit easier. Because we've played Survivor, and you know how a bunch of times the killer's coming, and we just hide behind a tiny little piece of whatever, like a rock or tree or whatever, and just try to keep it between you and the killer at all times. And there's a bunch of times when I'm checking a generator, I'm like, oh, someone's been working here, and I kicked it like less than a minute ago. And I just kind of pretend I'm about to leave, and I just come back around and check behind a tree real quick, and I just find someone there.
Yeah, they haven't been working on any of these. I guess it's better to do generator patrol.
Mm-hmm.
Found you. Some maps are better for Huntress and some are not so good for her. Like this one. This one's bad for her. This one seems like it's bad for her.
Yeah. That map is also bad for... I'd say Hillbilly. That map is also super bad for him.
I'm gonna check over there actually. I know they might be doing generator up there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hello.
Definitely some maps. Ooh. Okay, I spotted someone here. Some maps are definitely better for Huntress. The cornfield map, I know some YouTubers who would get snipes from across the map.
I need to see them laughing like, oh my god, this Huntress is so bad. Oh my god. Like, I'm a noob. That's just me. Do they realize I don't really have any hexes? Therefore, none of the totems really matter to me. At least for once, please. Let me love you. Like, I hear a faint heartbeat, but that's about it. They were on the somewhere. But where are they hiding?
And I feel like they were probably below you, under the pier.
But we're at under the pier.
Hmm.
Oh my goodness. So I know they're trying to get the one up here done. Oh! Yes! Oh my god, this arm is hitting to hit, man. Oh, that's funny. Maybe just a little bit mean, but that's funny. How do you put this thing open? No, I guess you can't with her. I was gonna help you guys get out. Damn. All I wanted was to throw hatchets at you guys. I think they realize what I'm trying to do. Let me do it. Please just let me do it. Damn it. I think he knows. How do you wave at them? Oh, she's trying to help me. Oh my goodness. No, go, go, go. killer. Well, at least all those points can go to, Thing Mean. Let's see. I got one. I need to do 3 more. I don't want to play as an ace. Should I give it another go, or should I go ahead and call it quits tonight?
Was I muted half the match, Kayla?
Huh?
Was
Yeah.
I muted half the match?
Yeah.
I should have checked. I accidentally touched the controller in the wrong way again. Okay, that sounds bad, but... I accidentally moved the controller with my leg, and I guess the mic went bye-bye.
Oh no.
Rip broken headphone jack.
That sucks.
Mm-hmm. Whoops.
Yeah, I was about to type on that thing. It's like, if you're talking, I can't hear you.
Yeah. Cause I was just like right at the end. I was like A for effort. And I was like, wait, what time did I say at the end? Shoot, I don't even remember. Whoops, goldfish brain. Forgot. I was like making commentary pretty much the entire match. Or not really commentary, but just like talking. Ish.
Yeah. I didn't hear you for like half of it. Like, I heard you from like the beginning to whatever, but like, as soon as it was like close to like half to the end, you went silent.
Rip. Rip.
Yeah.
Was it around when you hit that one survivor?
Yeah.
When they dropped the pallet and you just like chucked a hatchet at their face?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think that.
Oh shoot, that means everyone heard my because the stream is behind by a couple seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I'm just listening to you with the headset, but I'm watching the stream on silent on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
And I was watching it, and I don't know, I just hear, and I'm like, oh wait, no. You were like, yes, and I was like, and like a couple seconds later, I just see some survivor drop a pallet, and you just kind of slap him with a hatchet. Good stuff.
Yeah, I got lucky on that throw. I don't know what the one towards the end was doing. Like, I was trying to motion her to go. Because at that point, I ran out of hatchets. So I'm just like, just go ahead and go. So I don't know why she was, like, waving at me. I'm just like, what are you doing? Just go.
Mm-hmm.
She's one of the top killers, but you will learn how to play her better the more you keep at it. Yeah, I'm sure. It's going to take a lot of time. I enjoy playing Survivor.
We could help
a lot
you
more.
practice. We could help you practice as Killer Kayla. Oh
What?
boy. Future
What?
title, Dead by Daylight, Killer Kayla.
Let this psycho out.
Ah,
Like, then-
jeez.
Then people see all the aggression I have hidden, and it's just like,
Playing Survivor. Oh no, I just saw someone get downed all the way across the map. Let me just hide in this corner. Play as Killer. It's time for your treatment. Smack.
I mean, I'm not afraid to deny it, but I do have like a dark side a bit because of shit that's been happening. Like, I have like hate for a person, and I will kind of bring out into a video game, so it's a good way to bring out that sort of, especially for playing as a
Yeah.
killer. But
Mm.
I don't like
Sometimes
I don't like it.
yeah.
Like, I don't like the feeling, but at the same time, it's just like, it's so relieving to just let it out into a game.
Yeah. It's better than going out and punching people in real life.
Yeah, right?
Maybe not as satisfying, but definitely no.
For me, it is, though, because, like, I'm not an aggressive person. I am passive-aggressive.
Oh, same.
So for me, a video game, it is definitely 100% satisfying. Even if
Yeah,
it's fake.
true though.
'Cause, I mean, it's better than actually harming somebody. And I'd rather
Yeah.
not ever do that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, y'all learned a little bit about me. How I may have well, not me, I do have a bit of a dark side. Because a certain situation that's been happening for almost 4 years now. And it's kind of made me grow to hate a certain somebody that lives in Jacksonville, Florida. I prayed for the Dorian, whatever, like some kind of hurricane to get them. Obviously they didn't die, which is sad. But, you know. But I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, they're still going at it, obviously. Like, they were at it tonight, really badly, falsely accusing me of being a pedophile. So that sort of thing. The person keeps saying, like, I shared child pornography back in 2016, but I've never touched any of that type of stuff. Like, I don't watch porn, period. I'm not a very, like, I don't like sex all that much. I just do it for my husband to make him happy. And, like...
Damn.
Yeah.
That's serious stuff.
Yeah, I get falsely accused of that stuff, and it's just like, this can potentially ruin my life.
Yeah.
So, like, if you have no
well, whoever's
evidence
accusing you of that is an absolute douche.
And they don't care. They don't care what they're doing is illegal.
Whoever is accusing you of that is an absolute jackhole, and I hope they get what they deserve.
Me too. That's why I have all this hate in me because of them, and I'm taking it on a video game. So, I mean... Because, like, I
remember... Mm-hmm.
You go ahead. You go ahead.
No, you. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, I was going to say, like, I have a family to take care of. And if I was taken away, I would not survive.
Yeah.
Especially in jail, I would not survive. I think I'd probably either hang myself or do some sort of shit to just get myself killed.
Damn.
Because I wouldn't be able to be in there. I wouldn't survive.
Same, though. Also, this just got really, really dark out of nowhere.
I know. Wait, like dark outside or the conversation?
No, like topic in general. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I'm just being honest.
Mm-hmm.
It's better to be honest and such.
Yeah.
I mean, Matt has known what I've been going through because he's pretty much heard about it since it's been going on. But yeah, like I'm open about it because I don't see the point in keeping it quiet if they are already spouting it all over different websites, because they literally cyberstalk me to every single site I go on. suicide doesn't end suffering, it just passes on to someone else.
That's extremely creepy.
Yeah. It is. And I don't know how they've been following me every single site with my different usernames. So I think they hacked my old computer. That's what I think. And yeah, that may be true about the whole suffering, passing on to somebody else. But at the same time, it's gotta be someone you know. It's not. None of my friends knew for a time that I was on a certain site called World of Potter. No one knew. I kept that hush hush. So, like, I didn't tell any of my friends or anything. I just know this person's really fucked up, and I hope karma gets them.
Yeah.
But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and use the game as my conduit for whatever.
Yeah, I mean, games are supposed to be great stress relievers, so.
Yeah, I know, right? And but yet they cause stress too, especially if they're like the rage type games like Crash Bandicoot.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I hate like, oh, you wanna jump? You wanna jump? Oh, you freaking died. Oh, you wanna go? You wanna go? Oh, you died. Like, Crash, what the frick are you doing? Stop dying. Quit turning into an angel. Stop it. Oh my god. That was funny.
Dark Souls would make you absolutely rage.
Really?
It made me a little bit mad too.
Oh my god.
Mainly because I had no clue where I was going. And my friends were like, oh, you know, it's a good game. Just tell us when you get to this part. And I'm like, you know what? I don't need their help. And I went the wrong way. And I died. And I was like, no, there has to be something over here. Maybe these enemies are really strong. Because there's like some secret treasure over here. And then I died. And I died again. And again. And finally I'm like, yo, I'm at this part. Where am I supposed to go? And I'm like, dude, you're going the wrong way. That's for later. I'm like, but there's no... It doesn't tell me where to go. And they're like, yeah, welcome to Dark Souls.
What? Can I join the chat? Yeah, can you invite him to chat? You got the power, right?
What? Oh, right. I got the power. Do. NVIDIA players, and Doctor NVIDIA.
But yeah, I'm sure like once everything stops and calms down, I'll probably go back to like my normal.
Hello, friend.
What's up, YouTube? Thank you for tuning in for another exciting episode. It's good to have you.
Oh boy.
Hit that like, murder that subscribe, and put that comment in the body bag, because we got exciting stuff coming your way.
We have more surprise gameplay of Kayla being a killer. Not being very good at it, but she's trying her best. A for effort.
Yeah, I'm a lady killer, you know, that's putting that out there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Kayla, my first killer game was absolutely, like, worse than yours.
Really? I
was just wandering, yeah. I was wandering around, like, confused as heck, like, where are they? I can't find anyone, and I just hear generators just start popping. I'm talking like the whole match was probably around a little over 5 minutes. The first minute was just me wandering around, and then a generator pops on one side of the map. I'm like, ooh, let me go over there. And I was playing as Trapper, and that first match I put down maybe one trap. Like the whole game, I put down one trap and no one ever stepped in it.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I put down one trap and I'm like, oh, a generator got done. Let me go check that out. And then on my way over there, a generator that was close to the area I was just in pops, and I'm like, what? No, please. And then all the generators are completed. I had injured maybe 2 people, and both of them got healed up. And then I go to the exit gates because they were open, and I just see all 4 of them teabagging. I'm like, what have I done to deserve this? And now, I'm apparently really good at killer.
Dang. I don't think
Yeah.
I've been teabagged yet.
Or maybe
Maybe.
they were teabagging and you just didn't notice.
True. That's true. Like that Dwight guy, I think he actually was teabagging.
You know what?
me the moment I think
All
about
the killers will always do that. I'm not sure. All the survivors will do that. Like when I first started playing Huntress and I was really bad with it. I mean, I was really bad. I didn't understand the mechanics of it at all. Oh my
Yeah.
God, people are teabagging, flickering lights at me, just running around me, making fun of me. But they don't respect you until you're really good. Then they don't
I
do that
know.
stuff no more. Yeah, I smacked one
Exactly.
guy up the head so hard, he was like, yes, sir. I behaved, sir. He was following me around doing what I told him to do. But
The
yeah, if you're
Huntress
like
game that I
pretty
played.
good, they will like respect you. It's really sad that you have to be like that good for them to listen.
I mean, like, we were playing Survivor and we totally weren't doing that to any killers. No siree.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
exactly. I don't feedback killers and stuff like that because I don't like when it's done to me. And plus,
I
it
mean,
provokes killers to camp.
yeah.
So I don't want to be killed.
I mean, I don't mind as a killer. I don't mind being teabagged once or twice. Like if they're like good, and I'm like lunging around a corner and they manage to slam me with the pallet at the very last second, and they teabag a couple times, I'm like, yeah, you know, that was a good, excellent play. I respect that. But if they're doing that like every single chance they get, like drop a pallet in front of you before you even get there and teabag, and you're just chasing them around, and then you jump through the window and teabag like a couple times and then take off, like, I don't like that.
I think it's rude.
It is the big rude.
Like, that's why I don't teabag. Like, the only time I kind of actually, like, quote-unquote teabag is, like, when I'm around you guys and there's no killer there and I just kind of go, whoa.
Yeah.
So I just do it if you play.
I was about to say, I never teabag as a survivor, except maybe once or twice, and then I remembered, start of every match, oh, hey Paul, hey Kayla, hey Matt, I'm right here. What, where? Right here. Teabag.
Yeah, but I don't really count that as teabagging. Like, I don't consider that teabagging,
Yeah, I mean,
no.
Technically it is teabagging, but I don't really like teabag the killer.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah. Unless we're just having fun and messing around and stuff. Like, if I know they're a nice killer or whatever, and we're just goofing off, then yeah.
Unless the killer takes that as offensively. I mean, they might.
I mean, I don't just, like, spam teabag.
Right.
Like, against that one Ghostface, where he wanted us to farm, I just kind of slam him with the pallet, and I kind of back up, and I just kind of stare at him, and I just kind of, like, teabag twice.
Oh,
and I just slowly crouch walk away.
Run away from the pain.
Oh, wait, you're playing another match?
Yeah.
Gasp.
The plot thickens. We thought Kaylee was the victim. It turns out she was the murderer the whole time.
Dun dun.
So let's face it, I'm a good girl.
Whoa.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, you know. Yeah, sure, Kayla, you're a good girl. Don't feed the Myers, but Myers. Kayla, no, don't do it. Myers, hi. Kayla, stop. Ding, 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 ding.
Hey, 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 hey.
Oh, by the way, speaking of that, guess what,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Doctor?
Chicken butt.
No.
No, it's chicken
Oh.
butt doctor. No, but Kayla's saying hi to any of us. Oh, hey. Kayla's saying hi to Myers. Hi, hello, hi.
Hey, I did it to you too, when you were Dwight.
And I'm not even lying. I'm not even lying. That actually happens. I'm like, Kayla, I'm right here. I'm right behind you. What? Oh, hi. Hey.
That's
And
okay, because when I see a very nice bird, I tend to go, oh, I'm done.
No. No. Oh, boy.
I mean, it happens.
I mean, whenever I see a huntress, I'm like, oh, big strong lady. Or, you know, whenever I see a legion. Or a spirit. Or a pig. Rip.
That's okay, I think I got Dwight twice before he disconnected.
Rip. Wait, baby Dwight disconnected?
Yeah. I hit him like 2 times before he did. And I kind of felt bad for doing it, but like I just had to get done. He was just sitting there, so I mean, I was just like...
Equip. I think I kind of want to play another killer match, but at the same time I kind of want to keep watching this.
And watch my failure.
You got this, Kayla. We believe. We believe.
Please just let me kill you. Or not kill you, but just let me throw this hatchet at you. Please, I'm not gonna kill you. I just want to throw the hatchet. Please? Just let me throw the hatchet.
No hatchets for you, young lady. That's illegal. You can't do that.
I'm not a violent person, I swear. Just let me throw the hatchet at you. Let it hit you, please. I'm a better
Wait, why don't you
survivor.
just try? Why don't you just try, like as an experiment, to see if people are nice? When you get in the lobby with 4 survivors, pick one at random and send them a message. Just be like, hey, I need to hit people with hatchets. Will you let me do my daily? Or something like that.
That's what I do.
I mean, I've never tried that yet, because, you know, I'm me. Expert killer over here, you know. I don't need to ask. I mean, it might take me a few trials, and that might take me just like, you know, 2 trials or like 2 dozen, but I don't need no help. What do you mean?
What? Okay, now man, you gotta die for that.
Hmm? What happened? What's happening?
It made me miss. I'm trying to do my deep wound daily.
Oh. I don't know why,
hit
but
this spot that.
she's too good. Let her run to your hatchet.
What's that? See, that's just mean.
Let her just That is mean. That's mean. Oh, a little bit higher, Kayla. A little bit higher.
I mean...
That's very rude.
Hey, you wanna play games? Let's play games.
Rip. I can just imagine if you'd open that locker to grab more hatch and just pull someone out.
What happened?
Damn it, just let me fucking hit you. Can I not do that? I was doing a trick. You know you're wasting your light power doing that crap?
Are they teabagging and clicking their flashlights at you?
Yeah.
That's very bad manners.
It's really rude, actually. So yeah, it's very bad manners. Were you looking on that? I'm sorry. I just thought I'd be a bitch back. Oh, just when I decide to leave. Well, I got my daily done. I just got my daily done.
You only needed one more hatchet?
Yeah, and I got it done.
Nice.
Oh,
nice.
Did they
I still can't believe Claudette was literally just sitting in a bush.
I know.
On the swamp map.
Oh yeah.
She just kind of walks by and then turns and just like
squats in there.
And I like how she didn't even try to run. You just like slowly lift up your arm, and she's just sitting there, and then you just throw the hatchet into her face, and she's like, "I've been spotted." Like, was she not like, oh no, she's lifting up the hatchet, gotta go. She's just like, shh, 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 shh. You don't see anything.
I'm not gonna hit you. Just go. There you go. Jesus Christ, do I look like I'm not mean? I was chasing her, now she realizes I'm nice. Fuck you, bitch.
Just spin in circles and throw hatchets at the sky.
Okay.
Pro tactics. Don't think of the how or why. Just spin in circles and throw hatchets at the sky.
See? I'm nice, people. I just wanted my dailies. You didn't have to be mean.
Go to the closest door and whack it open. Look around. You should see the glowing little glowing white squares to your right.
Yeah, I see them.
Yeah, just go over to the closest one and just whack it open. You get some points for that too, so that's nice. Dun 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 dun. You gotta hit the R1.
Oh, I'm stupid.
R1. No, Kayla, the other R1. The degenerate. Yes, there you go. Dun dun.
You're welcome. Damn. Do they want help with that one too?
Well, you did the
thing.
thing.
With that one too.
Rip whoever disconnected though. Feels bad.
Oh, that was Dwight.
No. Rip.
Yeah.
You can only open one door though. If they open one door, and the little timer at the top starts,
Are you shitting
you
me,
can't
dude?
open the second one.
Look at this shit.
Are they?
Flash me with the flashlight.
Wow.
Wait, how do I teach
That's. You can't.
Oh.
All you can do is just nod, like just nod up and down.
How you nod up and down?
That's it. Just look up and look down. And just keep doing that over and over, I guess. That's like the closest you can come to a teabag. Unless you're playing as a killer who can actually crouch. Like the Piggy or Ghostface. They can teabag.
Wow, those guys are assholes.
Yeah. I mean, some of them. That whoever had that flashlight was an absolute jackhole.
2 of them did. But the one towards the end didn't need to do what he was doing because he was trying to flash it in the eyes. And I'm just like, go, and then he was teabagging at the same time. I'm just like, you do know I'm letting you win? Like, yeah, I couldn't find you, but I was seriously gonna let you win either way. I'm not trying to be a good killer, I'm trying to be a bad one. I just want to get my hatchet.
I remember even back when I started playing as killer, or even back when I first started, I always, like, normally let at least one person go. Because back then I was like, I need all them blood points, I need to kill people. And I'm like, you know what? I don't want to kill this last person. I'll just let him go. And I remember, I honestly felt a little bit guilty about it. I think my first 4K was by accident. Because I was playing as Hag, because I needed to get 4 teleport through one of your traps and hit someone, and I got it. And then 3 people had died, and I literally trapped one door, and went to stand close to the other one. Or I think I put one trap at one door, and I trapped the other door. And then one trap goes off, so I teleport over there, and I don't see anyone. And I put down 3 traps, kind of spread out a little, and start walking away. And the traps go off, I'm like, ooh boy. And I find a survivor, smack them, I chase them down, and I downed them. And they were close to the doors, so I was like, you know what? And I just kind of look at them on the ground, and I look over at the door, and I look at them again. And I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna let you live. I'll just pick you up, carry you to the door, and let you wiggle out. And then you can be on your way. And then I reach down to pick them up, and they disconnect. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I get that a lot. Whenever you reach down to pick someone up, they're gone. They DC.
I was like super guilty. I was like, no, I was gonna let you go. Why you do this? Oh hey, level 34 Feng Min, nice.
Yeah. Do I want to get to that match?
Feels like just yesterday that you were level 20.
Really?
Ooh, I found the hatch.
Oh nice.
What's it? 250 points, that's it? I don't need that much at all.
Wait, really? It's only
Let's give some of
250?
that. Yeah, I only got 250 points for giving it to them.
What?
Well, for proposing it. I'm better off giving it to them to get like 20
Yeah.
more.
'Cause they get like 2,500, don't they?
Yeah, something like that.
Ooh. Oh. I already got life though. Why would I need it to be teachable to her?
Oh, okay. Kayla, teachables, the orange ones that pop up on the blood web. Once you buy that, it appears for all the other survivors in their blood web. Because right now you can only get live for Feng Min, but if you buy that orange one, it starts appearing in the blood web of the other survivors. Like you just level them up, and I don't know, you see like, oh look, live. So if you see a perk that you like, yeah, and I got her to level 35. She's 38 right now, I think. And I was like, cool. And I got Urban Evasion. I got the Teachable, and that's what I use on Dwight, my little baby Dwight. It doesn't do anything super powerful, but just moving faster when you're crouching is such a good thing, and it's underrated because no one really thinks about that.
Super good. Like I always use Urban Evasion. It helps a lot because trappers or hag players especially, because you get the hook safe. I've lost so many people because I couldn't get to them fast enough because I have to crawl fucking slow to them and they die by the time I get there. So it's really good. Then also you can use it to avoid the kill. I run one direction and then Urban Evasion the other direction, and they just keep going that last direction.
Or also, when they're like kind of close by, and you're just trying to like hide behind something, it gives you like a better chance of staying behind it because they move a little bit quickly. If they go one way and you're crouching because it's not that tall, whatever, you might not have enough time to like crouch to the side to keep that rock or tires or whatever between you and the killer. Well, with Earth Evasion, it's way quicker. You just kind of like do. I don't know. I just find it a really useful perk.
Maybe I should get Urban Evasion.
Yeah. It's a really good perk, honestly.
So I guess I better start playing Neo.
Yeah. If you want, yeah.
Just to get that.
Or if you don't have to play as her. You just gotta save up the blood points and use them on her. You don't have to play as Neo.
Yeah. Like,
I mean,
my
if you want
Claudette is the only one I use, but I got everyone on level 50. Claudette gets the points, and she puts in everyone else.
That's good. Killers and survivors, and I just use them on her. I want to upgrade Fen Min just for live, because I feel like that's the most useful, the speed boost perk, to me at least.
But it doesn't last that long.
Yeah.
They're too quick when they catch up after a hot
Yeah.
minute.
Another good perk that Feng Min has is Alert, which is super helpful, especially if you're playing by yourself and you don't have like anyone else to tell you, oh hey, you know, the killer's still chasing me, they're like over here on the side of the map, you can do the generators at this area because it's safe right now. You don't have any of that, but if the killer's being looped across the map and they decide to break the pallet, you see them and you're like, oh, they're all the way over there, I can do this over here.
Yeah, these are all the perks I have so far. Well, the only daily I have left is this one. I don't know if I have Ace or not. Oh yeah, I do. Ew.
My friend's having a hard time here. Long story here. I was friends with him, and we were friends for a long time in the fighting game world. Along comes another person that I met and introduced him to him, and they became good friends. The one that I introduced to him felt a need to, I mean, basically he was trying to act like my girlfriend. And instead of acting like one of the homies, why aren't you on? Why don't you text me? When are we going to play? You ain't around. Well, I'm like, yeah, I got things I got to do. You know, everyone else who texts me, who talks to me, hey, can you play? I'm like, no, man, I got to go do this today. All right, cool. Next time. I'm like, all right, I'll catch you next time. That's it. That's all you do. You be a bro. No worries, man. Handle your business. All right, man. I'll catch you later. But he was acting like a woman. Well, you gotta text me. We're gonna play. No, you play me off. I gotta go to work. You gotta call out. You gotta give me some attention. And then finally, I got so mad about that because it was going on and on and on. I go, dude. I don't want to cuss you. I don't know if you're gonna. I go, quit acting like you're my bitch. Like, quit being that. I'm like,
beep,
quit
beep,
being
beep,
a
beep,
woman.
beep, censored, beep, 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 beep,
So,
beep, beep, beep.
because I said that, he got angry and called me every name in the book, and him and me went back and forth, and then all of a sudden everybody was telling me I'm in the wrong. I'm like, no. I'm like, he's like bullying me to just like be at his beck and call. I can't do that. And he's not being cool about it, you know?
Yeah, that's like I feel like that's a level above bullying. That's just harassment now. Like,
yeah, like,
every
and
single
the
time,
funny
like,
thing was, the day that happened, I got online specifically to be like, hey man, It's been a while. I know you've been waiting. Let's play today. Let's all of us. I'm gonna get everybody together. We're gonna catch up. I got online that day specifically to do that, and that's the day it just all went bad. So,
Rip.
so my original friend and me had kind of a fight because I'm like, this guy like talked bad, like not bad about my gameplay. Oh man, you're such a trash player or this and that. No, like personally attacked me, my personal me, and like talked all kinds of crap about me. I'm like, what come that's okay? You're backing him up and you're supposed to be my friend. I feel like you don't have my back. Somebody is attacking me verbally and you're telling me that I need to apologize to him. I'm like, I felt betrayed. So that kind of put some damage between me and him. We kind of made up recently because he really came through because I was in a really, really tough bind. He pulled through and helped me out big time. Big time. So I know he's trying to make right. I'm like, dude, like that was very good. Like he went beyond to help me in a bad situation. So I know I can't be mad at him. He's really, when it came down to it, he was there. He was there. Okay. So anyhow, now I was playing with him before I joined you guys. I was playing the fighting game. We were sparring because I'm trying to get that up there because I eventually want to go to a tournament here in Vegas. I can't wait. I want to go to one. So we were sparring, getting our techniques down and going over notes and frames and all the fighting world technical stuff. And then that guy texted him and said, "Hey man, do you want to play tonight?" He goes, "Oh, but no, I'm playing with the Dr. Chameleon right now." And he said he didn't say nothing back. And when after that we finished wrapping up and I got off, they say when he went back to text him that he deleted him and blocked him because he was playing with me.
Wow.
What?
Like I was trying to make him see it, but it was causing him and me to fight, so I left it alone. Because everyone will show the true colors, And honestly, if it's a real friend and they honor you as a person, like how I was fighting with him, but I could realize, what, he's trying to be my friend still. There's no reason for me to block him, even though I was really mad. He was still friends with him, but he kept it separate. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. He's his own person, So it took me a while to go for it. That's how bad it was. I was mad about it too, but I didn't go off and block him and just ignore him. We kind of stopped talking as much as before, but now we've been recently really talking again. It's hard to explain. Like the way he is, if I were to invite him into this chat, you will only hear 2 words from him: hello and goodbye. He won't say nothing else. Super quiet guy. I mean, he has a hard time opening up. He really does. But when it's just him and me, that boy don't shut up. He either goes
That's pretty
on
much
and on.
me. Like me, you can ask Kayla. Like the first time I joined her, and there was other people in there, I was just like barely saying anything unless they talked to me specifically. But now I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah,
And
he
I
was
don't know.
quiet with me too when I first met him. He was like, I was trying to make conversation.
Yeah.
He would just kind of make like kind of short little answers after a while, but then he started warming up to me like after like a day or two.
Well, I mean, it takes a while to open up to someone, get to know them and feel comfortable. I'm hoping my friend here gets that, but every time like he has a hard time with it. He had a real rough life too. Like I had a rough life, he had a rough life. We're both passionate about the same things. Him and me, we really get one another. We really do. I think that's why we're able to. Eventually, that's why he's able to talk to me a lot more than he does to anyone else. So I mean, and it shows like he really thinks highly of me to open up to me a lot. I know he's gonna get there. I just worry about him, but now he's really upset now. He's really upset about that because he feels betrayed now because he stood up for that guy and tried to be a friend for him and help him out, and then he's just gonna go off and easily, just easily. I don't need you by it. That's messed up.
Like that's not a real friend that does that.
No. So that sucks.
Let's just put
I'm
it this way.
texting him in between.
There's a lot of bad people out there, and then we all learn to find out who what the true friends are. There's a lot of fake friends out there, and you just gotta weed out the good ones and then stick by their side.
Yeah. I remember my best friend, like, we were inseparable for first, second grade, and by the end of third grade, he was pretty much not the leader, but like pretty dang close of the group of kids that just made fun of me and picked on me every single day. So yeah, that was a pretty life-changing experience, and I'm like, yeah, you know what, like that when that happened, it made me super distrustful of people, because I'm like, I feel like I can't like really tell if they're actually trying to be my friend or if they're just trying to like just find out more stuff about me and make fun of me for that. And that's why in real life, like during school or back when I was in elementary, junior high, high school, each year I made maybe one friend.
Wow. Oh, it sounds like that.
Like I didn't really keep them that long. Like I made friends, and then next year classes would get moved around. I wouldn't have time to see them, wouldn't have time to talk to them, and then friendship gone.
When I was in high school, I was a bitch.
Wait a minute. Beep, 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 censored. Beep, beep, kids, cover your ears.
No, like, I was very stuck up. I am not proud of it. I would act like I was the best thing ever, but I wasn't like a complete snob, but I was a snob. And after I reflected on that, after these years, I'm like, I feel so bad. So then I apologized to all my friends from back then. I'm like, I'm so sorry for my behavior back then. But there's one person that did deserve it though, because he would not get the hint that I was not attracted to him. Even after all the times I said, I only like you as a friend. I only like you as a friend. To him, I kind of had to be a snobby bitch. Or snobby brat. Shut up, phone.
You inspire me to play a game of Huntress. That's all I'm gonna do.
You're welcome.
I kind of feel like playing a game of Huntress too.
You're
just
welcome.
failing miserably at it.
The old hatchet.
Oh no. Clowns be gone. This is a clown-free zone. Guess I gotta see myself out.
But yeah, like...
Captain Thunder's in here, guys.
Oh.
He's wearing some thunder yellow pants, too.
What?
That's illegal. Hey, that's illegal. Can't do that.
I'm getting 2 people with flashlights in here.
Oh no.
But yeah, like
that would so help if I picked people up.
I tried flashlight saving one time, and I missed the timing by like a second. Or not even a full second. It was a tiny little, like, couple frames. I got the blind, and then a second later the nurse just started moving. I'm like, no. It's so close to.
Yeah, I can't even work the flashlight.
I managed to get a few blinds on the killer against the Michael Myers that me and Paul played earlier, where I managed to get out just in time. It was a sad Myers, honestly. I felt bad for him. Like, he just got looped so hard because we were just fooling around and we're like, we're gonna die. And he was not nice, and we're like, okay, you know what, we gotta take it seriously now. Poor Paul.
Very cereal.
Yeah. I fed him nothing but loops. Mega loops.
I fed him nothing but Captain Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Start that, man. You could see that taste. You could see that taste.
He was tasting. The only thing he was tasting was the pallets. I felt so bad. He never. I think he broke like maybe 1 or 2 pallets.
Cinnamon
But it
Toast
was
pallets.
It was pallet time,
The
my
taste
dude.
that can stun.
Oh. Yeah. But it was sad. Honestly, like I felt bad for him.
What
Yeah,
are you
like-
doing in my swamp?
Oh rip. You got the swamp map?
I got the swamp map as Huntress.
Oh. That's 2 for 2 right now.
I'm gonna let
Caleb
him take the
played
boat
Huntress.
one. Because the Huntress is weak on the boat, so they can have the boat gen. I'm not worried about it.
Rip. Kayla just needs more practice being a killer, I think.
Maybe.
You know, once you get a taste of blood, that's how it all starts.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I'll get too crazy
Why is
about
my
it.
totem right here in the open? I swear.
Kayla. Oh,
Huh?
I don't want to play killer because I don't really like. I don't want to like have to hurt them. I want to play survivor. Kayla, now kill them all.
Well, like, you know my story. Like, I told it, and it's
First
on
time
the
shame
stream.
on me, second time shame on you.
But, yeah, I'm not gonna get too crazy, like, too crazy with it.
Murder them.
Ooh.
I'll let them live.
Even back then when I was starting to play killer, I'd always normally I'd always let one live, unless they were being an absolute douche nozzle, like survive with friends, teabags everywhere. Then yeah, I'd murder them all. Or that one first time I got a 4K as an accident, because the last survivor disconnected when I was gonna pick him up.
Oh no. Yeah, I
I
think
love
that
being
was
a
my
Huntress. Regardless if they drop the pallet, I'm doing my hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I noticed. Like, once you start learning the killers, or like tactics, I guess, learning how how most survivors play, then that helps you be a better killer.
Bring
I'm
it
about to
down.
reveal some
Right
trade
on the
secrets here. Trade secrets, Kayla. Ready? If there's a wall in front of you, or like a little one of those little jungle gym looking things where it's like the brick walls or the wooden walls, preferably the brick ones because they can't see through that. And there's 2 openings you could go through on your side. Like there's like a little open area, like a little doorway or whatever on one part, and there's like a generator in the middle on the other side of the wall, and then like a little door looking thing. Pretend you're gonna go in through one door and kind of just make sure, like, you don't have to peek through the door, but like the area in front of you is in the door. Like, stand up to the very doorway, and then just turn, go to the other door, and just lunge, and chances are you'll probably get a hit.
Oh, nice.
Because you've seen Survivor, obviously, how the killer has a little red light in front of him, the red stain.
Yeah.
When you
There
go
you are.
towards one side, the survivors see the red stain and they're like, oh, they're gonna come in to get this generator or whatever. I gotta go out the other way. And by the time they're like, oh shoot, it's a trick, they already walk out and you've already smacked them. Like, it's not that effective if it's like a longer wall that it takes you a little bit of time to go from one opening, one little door to the other. But if it's a short one, then it's almost guaranteed that you can get a hit.
This person's gonna bleed down. I gotta save them. They can't find them. Oh,
Yeah.
someone has this extortion.
That swamp map, though, it sucks.
Another tactic, or not really tactic, but it's just a thing. Look for unsafe
Oh, that's the
pallets.
same person.
The unsafe pallets are the pallets that have a really short like loop on one side. Because you've seen pallets that it's like pretty much a short wall on either side of it.
Mhm.
But there's some where it's like a small little like rock or like a little bunch of scrap or whatever, and then a pallet right there, and the other side's completely blocked off, or a long loop or whatever. If they drop the pallet, it's super easy to go around, and normally they try to like jump back, and it's super easy right there for you to time it so that as they're jumping over the pallet, you're going
Just
back
to stay
around,
bleed out.
and you're just pretty much waiting for them. Each map has like different tricks, I guess. Like the ones with the houses, where there's like the stairs, like you go in through the front door, stairs are straight ahead, and there's like a window that drops down right in front of the door.
Mhm.
If you go up the stairs and then turn around and pretend you're gonna go like around a little stairwell thing to get them, they
Mhm.
jump out the window. And if you just like climb up the stairs, turn around and pretend, and go back down the stairs, 9 times out of 10, they jump through the window, and that little stagger duration when they hit the floor is long enough for you to go down the stairs and smack them.
Nice.
There's other little stuff like that, like once you start playing Killer, you'll start to notice certain patterns that they do. Um, mhm. They try to loop the pallets as long as possible, obviously,
Oh, I noticed
so they
that.
don't waste the pallet. Yeah, they just run you around and around.
Oh, they
And
run back and forth.
sometimes, sometimes, a lot of times, and I try to do this too, they pretty much force you to break the pallet. And in
Yeah.
the time it takes you to break the pallet, they have time to run off to another loop. And if the longer the loop, the safer it is. And if it's like a super short loop that you can sort of like chase them to it, and they jump over the pallet, and you can pretend you're gonna go around and quickly turn back to the same side and hit them when they jump back over the pallet. It's a good idea to leave those pallets there, because they're like, oh look, a pallet, it's safe. I can just jump over and I'm off on my way. Unless they have live, then yeah, that's a bad idea.
That person's about to bleed out. I gotta grab him. I keep catching the same person over and over as the one that's always about to bleed out.
Oh
Ooh,
no.
that was close. Stop getting caught, lady.
Rip.
Well, I think I should head to bed because it's 3:07 in the morning.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of leave, I think tomorrow or today, because today's Saturday, yeah. So later today, Saturday, I think I might be going on that business trip. So, rips.
Have fun and good luck.
Yeah, not sure how long it'll take. I don't even know if I'm gonna have time to go on for a bit before we leave. But yeah. Wait, I wonder if I can just download the freaking PS4 app onto my phone,
Or
so
the
I can at least
PlayStation
talk to you
Messenger.
guys.
Yeah, there's a PlayStation Messenger. You don't need to download the actual like PlayStation app. You can just get the Messenger.
Oh, okie dokie.
That's
I
what
want to
I
see if I
have.
can get that so I can at least like talk to you guys when I'm gone. But I don't think we'll have time to get that second PS4, and even if we did, the cell service where we're going is pretty much crap. So yeah,
Do you have
it
like
is the big
data
suck.
or unlimited data?
What?
Yes, but it's that sort of like deception where they're like, oh yeah, it's unlimited, but you only have a certain amount of high speed,
Stuck in there. I got stuck in the
which
fucking
makes me
wall.
sad.
Hang on.
Who's
Like,
your
I'm not even gonna
provider?
lie. Um, uh, it is the classic Mexican provider.
Never
which would
heard of them.
be, as my brother says, Metro Paisa.
Yeah, never heard of them.
No? What about their other name, Metro Pizza Poop?
Oh, I've heard of Metro, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, Metro PCS. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that.
My phone doesn't even get service up there.
Yeah, I heard it sucks.
Yeah, not gonna lie, it does.
Yeah, I use Verizon.
But the good thing is that my dad's phone does work, so I'll be able to just use his hotspot, which is what I did last time we were up there.
Nice.
Yeah, I just realized I'll still be able to watch your streams up there, mostly.
I probably won't be one, or I might, actually.
Oh, jeez.
Sounds like we're all tired.
Yeah, same. I still have not played Batman, by the way. Because last night, you know how I said I was gonna quit Dead by Daylight early so I could play Batman?
Yeah.
Well, I saved too many clips of Dead by Daylight. There's almost 100 gigabytes of Dead by Daylight gameplay. And I had to delete some. And I was like, no, I don't want to delete any of this because this is all good stuff. So I started trimming it down. And then I think the second video that I was trimming, I was like, oh, this is taking so long. And the next thing I know, I'm just waking up in the morning like, what, where am I? And I didn't play Batman again. Which is sad. I just want to play Batman Arkham Knight. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that right now. Oh, whoop. I'm gonna do it right now.
Go ahead and do it. And so I'll leave the stream. I'll be turning this off. Leave a like, leave a comment, all that jazz. Yeah. Night, y'all.
Calling.